still see this as a core Skyrife, I want to say, because like they don't have final pick, and we have seen some teams that just will just out of nowhere. Oh wait, sorry, they do have final pick. What am I talking about? No, so this is probably Skyrife 4. I'll change my point based on that. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. I just like this idea of Skyrife as a core. It feels so long since I've seen it done well. I think the most recent time I saw it, I was facepalming because Illidan tried to play it as a POS 1. Hey, you know, we always say Illidan needs to innovate that hero pool. Skyrife 1 was his idea. Spoiler alert, it lost every game it tried. So what do you need on J.Storm right now? Because you've got both your supports. Timber is still a good flex pick. I think you pick your carry next, right?
Yeah, Timbersaw can be played pretty much all 3 lanes, so they need to decide. Probably going to be a carry. Okay. So that means Timber is...
mid, probably?
Mid? Yeah, looks like it.
I mean, Moo plays it a lot, so he could run it as the safe
so
laner.
does 9. It's kind of a Moo's M-O-O-S.
You're trying to... Which way are we going? Moo.z or Moose? Which one do you want?
Moose. So
I'll take the Moose.
That's his signature hero.
5 seconds remaining.
But I think 9 played it yesterday as well.
Yeah, 9 is this type of tricky mid. We've seen him run things like Zeus. He likes playing things like Pangolier, Timbersaw as well. These kind of more looked at as potential snowballs in the mid.
Team ban.
Speaking of which, Zeus is banned out. Makes a lot of sense. Does counter Beast Coast lineup pretty well. Like, you can't use Cold Embrace. Skywrath melts quickly. Void can be caught out in his own chronos.
You know what? Then they're really on a timer. Pagana looks like a good hero for J.Storm, but then you don't have anything that goes into late game. Like, you're basically all in. It works miracles against Wyvern, against Skywrath Mage, and Faceless Void, but you're literally all in.
That's true. I mean, you look at this game. If you pick a Pugna now in your J-Storm, you get to 30 minutes, you start considering making Centaur a right-click carry. That's not a good situation to be in. So the Pugna, maybe DK instead, but I don't know about DK against all this magic damage.
I think they're going to pick something for safe lane and put Timbersaw mids.
Yeah.
They don't have the last pick.
Viper.
Okay.
Alright, this still puts them on a timer, it feels like. I mean, Viper scales okay. There's no dispute in that, but it's not your Void, right? It's not your Chaos Knight, your Juggernaut. These heroes that in the late game will take buildings and take heroes' lives with their right clicks. Feels like an interesting thing for you to forfeit, because now Beast goes like, in this game, you go, okay, Pipe is king. There's no worry about needing to mitigate all this physical damage. Because when I say all this physical damage, like a little tiny piece of the damage done is going to be physical.
So there's no way that Skyrat is going to be mid. Also, they could put Kunkka on the offlane and just pick a good matchup against the Viper.
What are you liking in the mid against this right now, though? Like, how does the Queen of Pain feel?
Not that good, because you can't use the Shadow Strike. Corrosives can.
True. And also they have good setup later with the Shadow Demon into Stomp, right? So it's not like it's a free game. I mean, Storm doesn't look too tasty either.
What about Razor?
No, actually, that's not a bad choice. I mean, it can stand on the lane. It mitigates the Viper's effects and then just out-farms him with the passive. I think you might be honest, I'm an cost.
They could also pick Wind Ranger once again.
Yeah. I think the only problem with Razor is the Stampede, right? Like, you can get out of quickly, so Static Link might not get value later. So, yeah, maybe the Wind Ranger. I mean, Beast Coast, they're taking all the time here. Morphling.
You may now select your heroes.
Alright. I mean, you have got the Wyvern, right? This is one of the classic combos. Usually it's Shaker or Wyvern or Gyrocopter, like the big three. Does this feel like a ridiculously good Morphling game, though?
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of whether they want to... Well, they definitely want to... They have Faceless Void and Morphling. And Kunkka. So Morphling has to be mid. It seems like they're stunned that no one is picking their heroes. Maybe they ran out of time. Maybe it was a random pick.
No, wait. Can you move as Morphling if you change to Faceless
10
Void in Chrono?
seconds remaining.
It's a good question.
This may be the
Ru-
secret
Rubik
strategy.
can.
Remaining.
So you have 2 heroes inside of Chronosphere.
I'm sure it doesn't work that way. I think it's like that because the reason Rubik can do it is because I think that is connected to the Chrono spell, right? Wait, no, because Rubik can't move in Void's Chrono. All right, I want to see it. All right, because if it does, then this is the super secret strat. Lucas, you change into Void.
No, I'm just thinking. If you're asking me, I think they ran out of time, and this was a random pick. That's why it took them so long
Okay.
to pick their heroes.
In before VPN issues.
It doesn't seem like it's a good Morphling game to start with, and
I mean, I hope there was no connection issues because we did have VPN issues earlier on in the previous series. This would be a horrific way to end up with an even up score if you lost because of a random pick.
And it will be a core Skyrat mage. Conka position 4.
Okay.
Seems like they had to adjust. It didn't look like they wanted to give J.Storm just a tiny bit of time to actually show them which lanes they're playing, who's playing which hero. Well, it's going to be interesting. I don't have any of them in friend list, but I would definitely ask them because it really did look like it's random.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I mean, like, I was looking and I was thinking, is this some sort of revolutionary combo we don't really see and we weren't aware of? Like, the Void. That was the only thing I could think. If it's Wyvern you're going for, sure, it seems nice, but especially morphing against these heroes, like, you're definitely going to need a BKB layer, because Never Talks to Silencing later on is going to destroy you. And then, like, is this the type of game where you feel like you need Lincolns? Possibly. You know, with the Purge, with the Viper Strike. It feels like this is going to be the type of game where when you look back, if this goes super late, your Morphling's going to have 3 defensive items in his inventory. And that's usually a bad sign to begin with.
If beastcoast don't lose this game in 35 minutes, they're definitely winning it late game.
Oh, definitely. Is Void, is Morphling, and Kunkka with the run buff, and even the supports. Oh, sorry, the support plus the Skywrath. But remember, as you said, this is a free Skywrath. That's definitely where they're going to have to prioritize resources, just trying to actually snowball off the back of the Skywrath. And Whisper, it wouldn't be the first game today where he'd achieved that. Just it wasn't as unorthodox offlaner, as some people like to refer to it as.
Oh, K1. It's going to be a decent amount of harassment from these 2 supports.
Yep, and 2 runes apiece in the end, as Whisper gets both the top ones, no one contesting him. Lane should settle, as Moose will move towards bot. Fear to go top with Moo. Does this feel like a good counter to the Timbersaw? Like, you got pretty good kill potential at level 2 against the Timber in this lane, right? Like X, Tauren, and then Arcane Bolts.
Yeah, he's really vulnerable to any magic damage.
What the? What? 9?
You've just achieved.
Oh, that was something else. You knew that he had his attribute shift. I mean, it's only level 1, but it's still extremely effective.
I think he got caught out by Stinger was the bigger deal there. You didn't expect the Wyvern to be on that lane at that point. Big mistake. Actually gives the first blood across. 9 now a slight disadvantage. Although he did get more XP. He's going for it. Chris Luck's dead. 1 more hit will get it. Level 2 bat sometimes. If Stinger's not careful, he might actually make this lane worse for his mid. There it is. Burn coming out. 9 has to run the long way around though. He should live or not.
Just let him be.
What is this? Lacoste, what is this lane?
Well, 9 made a huge mistake trying to man up against 2 heroes on the mid. Now his TP is on cooldown, doesn't even have enough money to buy a TP, so he needs to walk back, And a good decision from Chris Luck to actually die. Did you catch any of the kills?
Yeah, I caught them. I saw the Void die. I'm just kind of stunned because right now I feel like a pet owner that just walked in on his pet crapping on the carpet, and I'm just sitting here going, "What is this? What have you done?" Just like flicking 9 on the nose, saying "bad boy," and then doing the same to Chris Luck. I
thought you were gonna go for reference from the hand. Someone else took a dump on the carpet, but whatever.
I mean, I used pet because I knew if I said the word dog, people were going to take it the wrong way. They probably still did. And are now saying that I'm calling someone a dog. The old dog or god of the scene is now in the mid lane, though. Fear, he's here. Like, this man, he's been playing longer than the rest of these guys together, or at least competitive level, tier 1. He's here to educate them on laning. By leaving.
By leaving the lane.
That's how you make the mid a mid, guys. You just leave the lane. And set him up for farming later.
There's going to be some stacking from Stinger in the jungle.
Same from Fear. Double stack. Schofield only got 1, though. Less impressive. But who's going to benefit more from these stacks? Like, surely it's the Viper in this type of game. Quick ATOS timing, and then you just kill people around the map, right? Stinger? Hello, sir? Hello, sir? This is how people...
Wait, what's happening in this game? He tried to cancel the salve, gets hit by a tower.
Do you ever feel like that? Like, I'm starting to be convinced more that that was a random Morphling pick, and they've just shrugged and said, screw it.
We're just gonna go with the flow.
Just go where you want. Okay, click somewhere on the map. Like, cover your eyes, click somewhere on the map, and then when it reveals, you can start doing things, but you have to go there. Moo? I can easily get him. Or not, Schofield? What? Trees!
Well, there's some really weird stuff happening in this game. I know my boys from Twitch chat are having fun for sure.
Hey, this is you know how Treant has some lines that make him sound like he's high. It feels like there's a Treant in this game right now as we try and describe what is happening. Like, in a moment, we're going to talk about drinking with our feet. All right, there we go. Schofield X's Skyraf back. This is how you sustain Skyraf on the lane, and this is now how you kill Moo. Unless he kills you again. Be very careful about this, guys. There's trees everywhere. Alright, Moo should be dead. Whisper's got 1 more. There we go.
Just fake the torrent, don't use it.
No deep cleansing required. Bot. K1's dead. No bounty runes bot for the side of Beast Coast. And Fear will get 1 top.
At one point, we're gonna have to stop, right?
The cost. This is getting worse. Fear just got both runes top. Convenient invis timing is convenient. 9? Like you said, you want to stop in the mid lane. I don't think it's going to. Alright, movement in. Morphling. Does get the kill. Almost dies for it. But he'll be fine. He has level 3 attribute shift now. He shouldn't die anymore. I say shouldn't, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. I'm questioning everything right now, Lacoste.
What about your life decisions?
I questioned them way before we even began this cast.
I think Brax is really happy how this game is going. He's having a free lane on.
Yeah,
about to hit level 5.
I mean, he's not questioning anything. He's like, at one point in his career, he's probably questioning whether she went back to casting. Now he's like, nah, guys, I'm feeling great. This is how I win games. There's weird crap happening everywhere else, but my lane is logical. What more could you ask for? Glorious stacks in the meantime as they go for the shrine. The Chris Luck is up to 6. He's ahead in terms of XP on 9. But this is the moment you rub your hands together if you're 9. The juicy stacks. Stinger did get dewarded here as well. It will be spotted out by Fear. Moo would love a free kill right now. Whoever's coming across, he just needs to stop Moo getting close.
We saw a lot of free kills this game.
He gets the chakram out. I think we might see another one. Torrent, a little deep cleanse and slow him down, but there's the chain through. Stinger salving up. He doesn't have a TP though. He doesn't have the ability to fly for 30 seconds, so he only has the ability to die. Especially when you're next to trees against a Timbersaw. He didn't learn from the lessons that his off-laner and 4%ed earlier. And 9 just farms in the meantime.
Wow, that's a huge stack. 4-9.
There's another huge stack as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No stacks elsewhere though. Moo?
Moo, hello?
Hello, sir? Excuse me? This isn't for you. You greedy piece of... Anyway, in the mid lane, Nine's forced away again, as Chris Luck is looking to be a better Viper. At least in terms of farming. Isn't this the moment that you as Chris Luck walk in and try and find his stacks? Come on. Ah, no, Kunkka scout it out. They can't find any.
This is gonna be fun. A lot of slimy spits from Viper. Break.
Viper, they need to save it. Moose, he didn't use the disruption, and now the X is onto him. Disruption on the 1. Schofield was scouting for more, won't find it, but Moose has been slowed down enough that Chris Luck should be able to finish him off. Or can he juke and jive? Adaptive strike through. Sticks to stay alive, and Moose will live, although he will run into a torrent. However, there was no follow-up. Try and pop.
The thing about Viper versus Morphling is Morphling turns into Viper, then breaks the Viper. This is some next level
Stinger?
stuff.
Alright, Moose. Here we go. Maximum damage. Ah. Don't try and analyze it, Lacoste. Just embrace the memes. We've got Viper on Viper action. What more do you want? It's a spitting match. I guess also the other thing to highlight about him changing into Viper is that when Moo gets involved in these fights, he's going to wish he didn't. No reactive armor.
He still keeps the armor that he got before. Like, it's not reducing it to 0. But he's not getting any extra charges after that.
The timing is crucial. Like this chrono.
Bottom lane.
Timing is crucial for killing. However, Brax is extremely tanky, and K1. Okay, Time Walk just in time. That adaptive strike saved his life.
Ooh, that was actually huge.
I mean, at least Chris Luck is paying attention, because that was not a battle K1 should have been taken. Good lord.
Had to pop Magic Wand at the last second just to survive. Well, this is what we call Clown Fiesta.
No, and, don't be silly. This is strategic Dota. Like Moo, this is strategic pain. Wait, no, this isn't pain. This is Beast Coast. Moo. Whoop. Moving in. Schofield almost dying. Splinter Blast. Moo says, see you later. You rotated free and got nothing for it, suckers. And that is space, because on the other side of the map, there is a move being made. Shenanigans are being had.
Sadly, Scarlet Mage didn't have mana to cast ulti straight away on the torrent. Kunkka used Arcane Boots a bit later. I don't know if it was on cooldown or a bit of misplay.
It's his own fault for not having his own Arcane Boots. Look at that. Moo even shows up, uses his Arcane Boots to remind Skywrath it's an item. Like, this is how you kill me. So things have calmed down a little bit. They needed to as well, because I'm pretty sure he's about to have a brain aneurysm. And when they've calmed down, Chris Luck is the one out ahead. Top of the net worth chart. However, a scary factor for him is the fact that 3 heroes from J.Storm are trailing just behind him. One of them has boots to travel. 9 actually went for the bots over the Atos on the Viper.
Yeah, I've seen him doing it yesterday as well. It kind of backfired, but I guess it's the same principle as Zeus. You're able to be on 2 different sides of the map. You farm fast with your Nether Toxin.
And definitely a hero that benefits from more movement speed. Being on the slower side. Oh.
Is there a hero that doesn't like movement speed?
AFK Zeus. Because they don't need it. Like, what's the point? You're just going to sit in your fountain and use Nimbus. Smoke broke straight away by Schofield. Stampede has to be committed. You've invested too much. The boat coming through. Too late to protect him, though. Chrono goes down to 3. They need backup, but Morphling, he's TPing into the Chrono. Now, Ignis going to go down. Controls them up decently. The chaser through. 9 is purged up, being slowed. Disruption to buy himself a little bit of time, but K1 is waiting alongside Chris Luck. they'll turn around. Looking for a kill on the Winter Wyvern. Cold Embrace will keep him alive. In the meantime, Centaur will go down as Whisper chases them through, and he's still hunting for more after they kill the Viper. However, they do lose the Wyvern to the aids of 9 as he dies to the poisonous attacks.
Seems like nothing is going perfect for both of these teams. Faces Void lands a really good Chrono. There's no Wyvern. Just needs one extra bit of XP to be level 6 there. Scarlet Mage joins a fight, doesn't have mana, and even Whisper picks up Boots of Travel.
Alright. He says, anyway, you're going Viper, I'm going to follow Moo in the meantime. Then moving on across to him in a hot pursuit. Can you kill him, though? There are trees available soon.
Yes, they can. Kyrat, Mystic Flare is ready.
He's to stun him once, but there's the Chakra Magic, and there's a turnaround opportunity. Deep Timber Chains, and they hit up with the Will and Death to kill off Schofield. Moo will escape now. Splendor Blast will connect. Follow-up damage is looking good, but he's got the Timber Chain again. Now they bait him out. Whisper gets low. They have to use the Winter's Curse just to protect their Skywrath. This is the real issue of having a Skywrath core, right? Use big abilities to keep him alive.
Radiant structures are
And meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Brax putting a lot of pressure on the tower, forcing TPs. I think if they popped the combo, Ancient Seal on and Mystic Flare on the Torrent plus X-Mark, he should have died.
That's what I was feeling. Like, the silence was lasting so long as well, so the difference would have been minimal. Definitely would have netted you a kill, and Kunkka just came back to his lane. Float through, but he's getting low himself. He actually might do the poison alone. Poison through doesn't clip. The Purge is out to Chris Lock. In the meantime, Kunkka will go down first. And now Morphling, he's the morph up and stand his ground. Movement through, slows him down more. They're hitting on the Whisper now. He's speedy. Is he speedy enough? Movement through. Didn't have the Will and Death available again. In the meantime, Viper goes down to Whisper's magical damage. And Whisper trying to escape the wrong way, my friend. That is not where safety lies. Ignis slows him down enough to kill him off. And Moose gets the kill.
Man, I love Dota.
You know how it was like really sophisticated and it was kind of like tactical. Now it's just a bloodbath.
Yeah, the thing is, you should play away from this Timbersaw because he is killable, but you need to bring down. We have it. So, okay, more big play from Chris Lock. Morphs in.
Not so
and
big.
Gets the deny.
Viper's coming. He can get the Viper strike out. Nice torrent from the Kunkka. I don't think they're done. This is why they built... You mentioned the split push. That is not why they built Boots of Travel, Lacoste. It's so they can keep fighting.
They just want to bring numbers.
Stinger. It's gone pretty deep here. And his flight is going to run out. Now, Mystic Flare out, but Viper's able to sidestep because they didn't get the Ancient Seal in time. Chrono only connects on the Fear with the missed challenge. K1, he can't kill quick enough. Time dilation slow him down. Might kill Fear off in the end, but Morphling is already dead. The big kill has occurred, and it's not for the side of Beast Coast. It's against them. More will occur. Hector, time walk in 2 seconds, but that's not long enough. Or rather too long. He cannot get it out in time. They'll hunt for more, but they won't find it. But J.Storm might just pressure onto this tier 2.
They're not stopping. I mean, the spell usage for Beast Coast was also not on point. Once again, seems like nothing is going well this game. Bounty runes, it's going to be 4-0.
J.Storm building a hell of a lead. 5,000 net worth lead now. This is the wrong time. I don't know how else to put it. It just feels like they're going towards these fights at the wrong time because they don't have the damage to take down the Timbersaw and they keep prioritizing fights around them. This is better. By 9. Not so better is the fact there's a Stampede. And you want to TP out, but there's a Mystic Flare. In fact, he's going to turn around and Whisper. Viper strike out. Damage too much. Whisper dies. Wondering where the hell his Morphling was. Much slower than you, I'm afraid. That's where. Storm, Wyvern, being solo killed by Brax at this rate. Will escape. Doesn't want to use the Winter's Curse. And Brax, is he too tanky? Chrislock's going to try, but yes, he is.
The thing is, you need to stay away from this extremely farmed Timbersaw. They already played his lane for 5 minutes. Instead, they should have just tried to get a kill on a different side of the map.
He is almost complete in his build here, in that he's almost got that Bloodstone. I don't know, actually, if that's my... like, how do you feel about that item in this game? I feel like it's not that great on Timber anymore.
I think it's only Moo who goes for this item.
Like, I'm imagining a Lotus Orb in this game and how great it would be. You could have had it for that money by now. But I guess he's thinking snowball potential. Like, if they keep fighting around me and they still can't kill me, this is an amazing item. Which is a fair statement. Courier. Stinger just got baited by himself. Stomp is onto him. And I'll follow up with the double H down to half HP. Winter's Curse has to be popped. They're moving in. Moo is here, though. So they're hesitant. They don't actually go into Brax. No Stampede for 20 seconds. Viper Strike on the low side. Crystallock has to TP away. Should be able to do so. Brax can't get close enough. But now they are a man down. Beast Coast have to escape. At least that man did not die.
Beast Coast just need to stay away from the fights right now.
They don't seem to be doing that right now.
Yeah.
I like that by Moo. He's like, okay, I'll tank the boat. These creeps are going to give me all the regen I ever need anyway.
Radiant's bottom
Back to the top
Especially
lane.
since Faceless Void decided to go for Hand of Midas.
You have to.
Yeah, they just want to farm up. It doesn't matter if they lose tier 2 towers that much. Just try to get the most out of the map. And this is why Beast Coast is a good team. Because even when they're losing in kills, they can still keep up in the network. They know how to find the farm on the map.
You said it yourself. If they survive past the 35-minute mark, this is looking all Beast Coast up. The question is whether they can still survive, as they're only halfway through it.
They still have 20 minutes to go.
And this next 20 minutes is kind of worse. It's that kind of night experience, right, in the horror movie. It always gets worse when it strikes midnight. So a long time before Beast Coast gets to wake up from this nightmare.
Yeah, what was it? The midnight at Home Alone? When there was...
Oh, when the robbers came in, right?
Yeah. I don't think it was midnight.
I think it might have been like 11. I'm just going to give it... An arbitrary time, 10:39 was the actual technical moment. They rounded up.
CT, yeah.
CT, so it was early in the day in America. Time zones are hard, guys. That involves maths. But ping and Moo again.
Well, do you mind sharing a story about you and the zones?
I thought this means time zones. Oh, I'd say it's a good time. We'll get to it after Schofield takes a nice trip to the afterlife. Atos out, boat in, Winter's Curse. Damage already being done though, and Kunkka will slowly die. So, yeah, it's like, you know me, Lacoste. I've been around now, caster for a while, and every once in a while, Crystallock doesn't die, but every once in a while, you get some awkward sort of information from TOs. Crystallock, please don't die. I'm trying to tell my story. He should get out now. He's fine. So, yeah, basically what happened, Lacoste, is I was contacted by this small tournament to cast their games. I was like, great, I'd love to. They gave me the times. They said, you start at, it's like, I don't know, 17 BST. I'm like, great. So I start the scenes. I get some sleep. I'm relaxing. I'm having a good time. And then I wake up 2 hours before we start. Feeling good about myself. Very punctual. And I start my PC. Check my phone. And there's just like 10 Discord messages. Where are you? What are you doing? You're not getting paid for this. You're meant to be being paid. Why are you so unprofessional? I asked them what the hell the problem was. I'm here for BST. And they went, no, you're 8 hours late. I went, British Standard Time. They went, Beijing Standard Time. I had to remind them that's not a time zone. They've made things up.
They just made that up.
We were not making up these kills. One dead already. Shadow Demon is down. Now the Stomp is there. Chrono coming out on the move though. And I don't think you have the damage for this kill anymore. Well, a little bit of timber on timber action. Crystallock switches back, trying to do damage to 9. Viper Strike goes out. K1 getting pretty low. We'll look to move away. Crystallock still chasing on the move. We'll turn around with one. Just gets him. We know who the better timber player is, and it's not you. Do not mess with Moo. Chase through. K1, no time walk. Coming off cooldown. We'll move to the high ground in time. In the meantime, Stinger gets chased down and killed off by Brax. Atos comes out into the base. Void, get down in the dirt and stay there. X coming out.
Still chasing.
They're like, fine, X be back. We're chasing deeper. And as a result, the buyback comes out. But it's already dead. Already another one dead. More than last one left alive. Can't get the kill to Moo, although he does miss his timber chain out. And Brax, he takes the easy way out. All the way back to the farm.
Here comes another buyback.
Kunkka's here.
To make stuff happen.
Yeah, but there's a creep wave, so watch Moo's health. Meanwhile, Crystallock trying to get rid of 9. Movement in. Waveform out. Purge is going to be there, though. And this could end up being a dieback. He is fully morphed.
Ready.
Moo, drag back. E-Blade indeed. It's still not enough. Disruption saves the day. Fear is here now. Stinger. Look at this. Fierce charging up the Illuminate. Will hit on the Stinger. Moo still staying alive in the meantime. X the dragon back once more. Cold Embrace. Stinger getting extremely low. Will fall before they can X return Moo. And at the end of this, the TLDR that you need to care about is this Timber Saw isn't dead. And that Bloodstone is looking beefy. Is he dead this
Alright,
time?
let's try to kill Timbersaw.
How many attempts is this? X
I
out.
stopped counting after 15.
Torrent. They mistime it. E-Blade. There it is.
There it is.
Finally, he is dead. Moo is dead. We're having beef tonight. And Moose is just a side dish.
So I like what the Faceless Void is doing, because he does not want to get the Maelstrom. He's just keeping his options alive. Still gets the damage, no Maelstrom proc, of course, but if he needs that BKB, he's just going to get it first.
Yeah, no, it's a fair way to look at this game. Like, BKB could switch everything around. I guess you're looking at the next few fights. If you can kill Timber again and again, you're like, okay, actually, I can just be a bit more greedy, do more damage. Bot lane, damage might be done to Skywrath. Stampede to slow him down further. And he'll go for the TP away, but they throw down the Ignis. He's not getting out in one piece. Good kill. Should enable them to push on this tower. They still have the catapult if they move quick enough.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Brax. I like that blinking as well. He ensures that the catapult doesn't get attacked. So they can keep the push alive.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Between the pushes, Hector pushing a lot slower in the top lane.
Alright, so they need Ancient Seal E-Blade combo to kill this Timbersaw.
Until Timber gets BKB. Nah, he's going for the Guardian Greaves next. So that won't work either. What's your next strategy, Lacoste?
Well, you need to have a backup plan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Drag this into super late game. Let's go.
Alright, I got the true strategy for you on Timber. You build an Orchid, and then you bait him, and then you Ancient Seal him afterwards after he's Guarding Greaves. Then you kill him.
At the time, he's gonna have a Lotus Orb of it.
Alright. New plan. Just hit him, lol. That's all I've got. They're hitting him. The problem is he's got a lot of reactive armor. And no extra rag back is going to be there. Ah, I see the plan now. Are you seeing something here, Lacoste? The trees are slowly disappearing. Moo can no longer play here. So you just have to push him back like 4 times in a row without killing him, and then he can't come.
So basically, just stall the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Timbersaw. He runs out of trees. He has performance issues. That's how it works.
Double damage just spawned. If they were smoked, maybe they could have sneaked the Roche. But they're not.
So, not. Maybe kill?
42 kills. 24 minutes in. Not too bad.
I feel like we can do better. That's not double the kills to minutes past yet. We still got some way to go. It's a bigger ask as the timers get longer. Chris Luck's been pinged out. Brax, blink in. There's the Storm Pattern time. He's dead! He didn't hit the button in time. He had a small window and he missed it. He will go down. And a friendly neighborhood wyvern will die alongside him. That's 90 seconds without your morphling. No buyback for 4 minutes.
That's what happens when you're keeping your 600. Just die from Centaur combo.
I mean, there was a small window. He just didn't react in time. Maybe he was looking somewhere else on the map. Didn't expect it. Gets caught out. And now 2 more get caught out. They'll throw it through with Moose doing a lot of damage to the Whirling Death coming out. Charge through. Skywrath is down. The boat won't change it. 4 dead on this side of Beast Coast. Brax will limp away barely alive. But not before turning around and clubbing the tower once.
They're a bit limited on the tower damage. Centaur has 13 retaliate charges, but he's on low HP.
This is the moment where you want the Kunkka to X you so you can quickly TP out and come back. This is what slow prestiges look like. Where is Timber damage talent? What year is this? Bring it back.
We need to go back to what, 2018?
Yes, bring it back. Timber, very good split push hero. Clears waves and clears buildings.
Invisibility.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Moo's contemplating just building an AC to get this done quicker. It's like, well, guys, this is taking a while.
Blight.
Ah, that's true. Where is their Blightstone? I mean, look at Cole's slots. This is not efficient fair. 3 slots free. Even with his items coming out, that's 1 slot free. He could have a Blightstone right now.
Blightstone stacked.
Then I would fire you from the dev team.
I would definitely buy. I will play position 5. 5 of those.
I've seen Cottles build 6 rings of protection. But 6 Blightstones, that's a whole new level.
Yeah, Keeper of the Light, he's Gandalf. I mean, he can't be...
So he
all
gives armor and
things.
taketh away, right? He's
Nah.
He does what he wants. He's an old man on a horse. Everyone knows old men on a horse are much stronger than old men not on horses.
I can't argue with logic.
Alright, so what are we looking for? We're looking for kills. Stampede. Oh, not again! Chris Lock, twice in a row, caught out with the same move. And in the same area as well. I mean,
At least this time, he did have his HP over 1k.
Those numbers don't seem to have counted for much Lacoste.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think it's a miscalculation. I think what you need to do if you're Chris Luck is you need to click the attribute shift strength game button and then wait like 10 seconds and then you can unpress it. Then you'll save.
Unpress the button.
Unpress the button.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
That's the on up.
Radiant's
I don't think you can actually do the bindings so that works. Are you a quick cast person, Lacoste?
No. I'm old school.
Ah, I see. You're afraid your old man reactions will mistime themselves.
Exactly. No, I don't think. My memory would mess it up.
Boy's coming back. They're going to try and fight Moo, but they've already lost one. The Silence is going to come out. He's got the Guardian Greaves in 4 seconds, though. He's like, hit me. Hit me. Moving in, K1. He has to Chrono Fear alone. Moo, he bladed up, gets low. He'd already used the Guardian Greaves. They find the big kill. And Brax will escape on the
Can
side.
they get X-Mark? Vision
No, they can't.
Doesn't get him. Well, they lost only one set of Raxes, and if J.Storm overextend a couple more times, I'd say beastcoast is going to win this one.
No, that's fair. As long as the trades aren't a whole lane each time to get those kills, Beast Coast look good. Like, I think J.Storm have 2 big fights in them, and if they lose those, then this is Beast Coast game. Actually, to be honest, if they wipe J.Storm in a fight, I'm pretty sure this just becomes Beast Coast game at that stage. Interesting that Hector's going for the Sanj.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You know, when I started casting, I used to call it Sangay.
We call it, in Croatia, we call it as well. I'm playing with my friends.
I think that's where it came from. I used to have some friends online, and one of them used to call it Sangay, and then we all called it Sangay to mock him. And before we knew it, we were all just calling it Sangay. That was the first time Charlie Yang nursed me, when he flamed me on Twitter for calling it Sangay.
Charlie Yang. Man, I miss that dude.
Yeah, apparently he's doing some esports things.
Yeah, but can barely see him at LAN.
Yeah.
The Mafia God. Yeah, stacking status resistance here should be okay. Also
K1.
giving him...
Dying is not okay.
Alright. So
I think he needs more status resistance.
still didn't stack it yet. Didn't even have the basic status resistance.
Yeah, so he needs more. I mean, if you have more, you totally survive that. Right?
Exactly.
Definitely. What are you doing on Chris Luck? Yeah, he's scared. He's going for the Lincolns. However, I think it's fair to say the last 2 times he's died haven't been due to Lincoln's issues. It's been AoE stomps and death. So we'll see how much this pays off. I mean, he's at 1260 again. This is what he died at last time. So he hasn't fully learned his lesson yet.
Dire's bottom tower.
Moo has, though. He realizes now that death is a possibility. So give yourself a second life. And then build a heart. That's where the tower taking capability is going to come from, Lacoste.
Oh, Viper, that's a big kill.
Radiant's top tower.
Spirit Vessel out onto him. He's trapped here.
Break him.
Dragon, and he's low enough to kill off. They're actually arriving, though. They want to fight this. It's going to be a TP out of 10, but the Ignis Spartus interrupts it. Schofield will escape to the north. Winter Wild will bide time with the Cold Embrace, and in the meantime, Moose will go down. Whisper just juggling them on the sidelines. And Stinger is still standing here. Moo will not let him live. He'll try and move away now, but it's too late. He does finally fall, but they lose the tier 2 tower. Chase through. Whisper is looking for more as Brax is chasing onto Schofield. X is going to come out, drag back into the torrent. Will be sidestepped. The Glimmer Cape. Brax is not seen by Schofield yet. Whisper does escape. Kunkka won't be so lucky. They did have to buy back the Shadow Demon, though.
Dire's bottom
Man, what a game. If you click on Winter Wyvern, tell me what's wrong.
He hasn't taken the talent.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who needs gold?
I mean, if you...
He missed it twice.
All right, he's about to hit 12. We're going to get to see if he's going to miss it a second time. I feel like he's going to accidentally level Winter's Curse. There's a strategy behind this, right? He just wants to give over less gold when he dies. I'm pretty sure there's a strategy. Chris Lock, Timber Warfare has begun. K1 has the Chrono, wants Brax, but won't be able to find him. And Moo is not an ideal target. All right, Wyvern, come on. Oh, Fear. Old man goes down. Moo, still standing here. Try for the D ward, failed to do so. And now Winter Wyvern's going to die to the illusions and the damage from Viper. Winter's Curse has been used as well. Moo going back in. Won't be able to find them though. Cut all the trees you want. You have no lockdown or control for me.
Yeah, Wyvern dies just to Viper Strike.
Yes. Well, there was never Toxin and there were Centaur illusions. And I'm making excuses now. Moo.
Yeah, but if you do a math, what?
Gofield.
250 per second.
Oh, Gofield done the math. He understood movement speed. Not well enough though. He still goes down. Wrecked is appropriate. Atos. Oh, Whisper. He has no means to escape this. He's just dead and dusted. Double kill for 9, and that's the entrance they needed. No buyback. When the creeps get here, that is. Keyblade. Moo still has the Aegis. He'll go as deep as he feels necessary, which is why in about 10 seconds he'll be at the fountain.
Just collecting that reactive armor stacks.
Oh, yes. Keeping the creep waves pushed in. They are slow, but finally, several minutes later, J.Storm is back on the... Oh, a lot more than several minutes. J.Storm is back on the high ground, ready to begin the slow siege once more. Stinger, down to half HP. Atos to ensure he can't escape. Cold Embrace to protect himself. The damage being done by 9. Chrono. Misses! No! K1, he went in. He has the time walking the BKB to try and move away, but the Stampede is going to crash my PC.
Yeah,
as nothing's happening, and we're back in. K1 moving across. Has to go back into his base, though. 9 ready to return to hit buildings. Brax almost goes down, but now Chris Luck, BKB's running out soon. He just activated it, but feels like a lifetime before they can do anything with it. Because he won't be able to do anything but run away. Moo is still too tanky. Ignis going to come in. Stomp's going to be down to Morphling. They can't follow up. The boat through protects him. They're getting pretty low. Winter's Curse, turn around. Looking at the Kunkka. Going to bring him down. Dead for 50 seconds. Woven did buy back for this, but can you do anything with it? 9. Hit up once by the bash, but not again. Stinger chased on 2. Timber chain through. Moo went a little bit too far away, though, to finish off the kill. They're going to turn around, come out. 9 will be able to finish off. Double kill for 9 already. Wyvern done and dusted and out of the equation for 70 seconds. No buyback, as he already committed, and Moo chasing in for more. Will be silenced up, so Whisper's able to move away in time. Waveform back, looking for the old man himself, but Fear will not go down. Time dilation, K1 jumping in. Stomp's going to come out right now. Another follow-up. Mystic Flare is going to kill him off. Yes, it is. He's going to get the blow. Moo stays alive, though. Heals up the Guardian Greaves. Wasn't able to keep Brax up, who will buy back and look to get involved with the fight once more. He's just in the meantime selling some items so he can buy up the boots to travel and get involved. Moo hanging around. 9 down to half HP. Viper strike across. Stomp is out. Chris Luck goes down. Ultra kill for 9. Can he get the rampage? He's looking for it right now. There's going to be a time walk available. BKB. Hector looking to move away. Actually goes deep with the time dilation. Tries to slow him down, but he's being kited out once more. He's stuck here in a bad way. And then Still's going to come out. Mystic Flare as well. Enough to bring down Viper. Moo being chased onto. Still has the Aegis to work with. Maybe they gave it to the wrong hero. Right, I'm going to get another kill. Moo's going to go down. Chasement across. Fear is found out. Will be killed off. And Brax. Oh, that is Jason. That will reveal him, but he's too far out now. Whisper won't be able to find him as he looks the wrong way.
That's 1, 2, 3 buybacks on side of the Beast Coast, but they defended their Raxes. There's a huge amount of farm on the bottom lane. This shotgun plus Ancient Seal is extremely effective. They need to take out 2 supports first, and then they can fight. Viper is causing them a lot of issues. He's about to hit level 25, so Nether Toxin silences, that's going to be a huge problem.
Absolutely. Oh, bot. They find another. Another 50 seconds without your Wyvern.
All right, still doesn't have a GPM.
Alright, he's almost 13. This is where it happens, Lacoste. You should take bets on when he's going to level his talents. You know what would be worse? Is if I see him get to 15 and he levels his 15 talent, I'm just going to be done. I will refuse to ever look at his skills or his items again.
Let's see if he can do it on level 13. Unlucky number.
Alright, things will calm down for a moment. Moo is incredibly close to 25, by the way. And this is the type of game where that attribute reduction is going to be huge. Against the Kunkka, the Morphling, even the Skywrath. I mean, he could die solo, in fact. Schofield
Oh,
might die.
Skyrat wants to get himself to level 25. The 300 GPM. It's
Oh,
no
jump
joke.
in. He doesn't need the damage, that's for sure. They kill off the Colt already. They're trying to get rid of Kunkka, gonna get him low. The boat through is too late though. Kunkka does fall. Viper strike on the back line. BKB. Activate. K1 goes in with the chrono and he doesn't deal with moves. Now the purge is out. K1 is going to be kited out. He time walks even deeper. Brax is waiting though. Jumps in. Has got the stomp. Gets him low because of the damage out from the Shadow Demon. Tries to time walk it off. Will go for the TP away, but it's too little. Too late. He dies. He goes down. They've committed too far to the fight as they tried to back him up. The Void's dead for 120 seconds. They might lose more. Chris Luck trying to move away. Stinger tries to get out. Will be able to do so. And they kill off the Timbersaw as well. The Blinks come out. Ready to go. Centaur in 1 second. We'll look on to Chris Luck. No. Oh no. He mistimed it. He used the hoof stomp first. Now he'll hold on to it. He's ready to go again, but Sans comes out. Chris Luck with a BKB. It's going to be a TP away by Centaur. He says, abort, guys. This is no longer a fight.
Ooh, man.
Oh, that was... I was going to just say that was awkward because you know what happened there, right? Brax, he mistimed it. He was meant to blink, then stomp. He tried to stomp, then blink. Oh, no.
Let's check our boy Wyvern. Alright,
he's not done.
GPM is...
That's why I haven't been... Yes! Round of applause. We didn't quite see whether it was level 13 or 14 that he done it on, but he
14.
done it.
Yeah, I was paying attention.
Oh, I was wondering where the post-fight analysis was. You were just watching Wyvern, weren't you?
Yep.
You're like, any moment now.
Skyrat hits level 25 now. Items are gonna start piling up on him. Let's see, Viper still needs half a level to get himself to level 25. Centaur also very close. Anyone else? Moo decided to go for Timber Chain.
Interesting. Does this not feel like it's a better attribute reduction game? I feel like most games at the moment, people have started taking attribute reduction, right? Like, when it first got introduced, the Timber Chain was like the funny, ridiculous talent in a lot of people's eyes for the split push, right?
Maybe he wants to be able to find Skyrat Mage and Wyvern in the backline.
That's fair. Alright, smoke movement. They're on the prowl again. They want to try and actually set up, get a kill, and be ready for Roche afterwards, which does spawn in a minute and a half. Brax, smoke breaks, sees Schofield, goes on a perfect target. No Spirit Vessel and no boat available to them. Beast Coast's aggression will feel limited now, and they have no buyback on the Kunkka.
Almost a minute without the Kunkka. So they're going to start pushing in the bottom lane. Timbersaw about to finish his heart. It also amplifies the healing you get from reactive armor and Guardian Greaves. So it's going to be really hard to kill him if they don't get the Spirit Vessel on him. But they need Kunkka.
In fairness, it was quite a while ago that Moo did Q that item. So Beast Coast done a good job of staving off this farming. Chris Luck, BKBs, because 9 was on top of them. Will be able to TP out successfully. And this is the moment where J.Storm need to get back, because they've revealed they're not S5. Fear hangs around too long when it's cursed. Ping's coming out. They say deal with Fear. Mystic Flare, but there's the save of disruption. Now the Stampede chasing his stance comes out Timber. He does clip though, successful on the Whisper. And now Whisper in trouble, stuck in the Ignis, will go down. Sting will be the second one to fall as well, as he's just being bailed on. Says, help me, Chris, who says hell to the no. And they are in your base. J.Storm once again. A little bit too fast though. They need to get the creeps first, which 9 is dealing with in the mid lane. But Moo is ready for that slow push again. This time he has a Reaver. Rax has no retaliate charges to work with. That moment you switch to the range, Rax, you're like, we need something out of this, guys. Viper Strike. Schofield. E-Blade is out onto him. Does a lot more damage to him than it done to Viper. And that's Schofield dead again. No buyback once more. There's the buyback on the Skywrath. You're still without a Kunkka. You have got the potential Witness Curse in 20 seconds when the Wyvern spawns at 5. Root onto Morphling. Forces the BKB pretty early. Moo will be able to get the hell out though. As the silence means that you would have to put the BKB on Hector to use the chrono, and it would make your intentions too obvious.
That's a huge problem. That Viper is level 25. AoE silence against Faceless Void and Morphling, so you need to pop a BKB to get out of the Nether Toxin. So 2 full set of Raxes. There's no tier 3 tower on the top. They're pretty limited on the tower damage. Roche respawned. Cheese and Aegis if they want to go for it.
Radiant's bottom shrine has
And
fallen.
to be honest, this might be the time to start Fearcraft and who gets an Ags eventually, because We saw how slow they take buildings. It could be too ferocious before J.Storm was able to get Mega Creep still. And look at this. Beast Coast, they smoked out. But they don't feel confident going into the pit. They need a pick off first. Move in the mid lane. Reveals himself to Hector, but K1 wants no part of this. And I believe we just got a preview of the backtrack talent there. More and more Voids seem to be doing this over the chrono. It's just so much harder to land a good chrono when it's that much bigger. Move. Has the Guardian Greaves still, so they won't commit heavily onto him. 9 is invis right now. 9 moves in, Atos. Vibe Strike, jump in, Stampede as well, chasing in the chrono. Only connects onto the Colt and protected once more by the disruption. Buys enough time, comes out into boat, 4 stuff away just in time. When it's cursed on the side of a Shadow Demon, they might get him, but in the meantime, they've already lost the Skywrath. They might lose the Kinker as well. No, he gets back to base, but barely. As he was hit up by the E-Blade once more. He'll look to heal up and get out once more.
Almost 2 minutes without Skywrath.
Yeah, they're looking for more. K1 is so far away from his base and getting further out, actually. Timber Chain! Incoming. Brax has the blink in 4 seconds. Moo is keeping sight of him to make sure he can't TP out. He's trying to get him to the cliff. He's going to move in. Blink forward. Brax doesn't have Stampede anymore, but there it is. Disruption into Storm. Damage dealt and done. K1, goodbye. You are sleeping for the night. No buyback. Dead for 100 seconds. Back to hitting buildings. J.Storm in 100 seconds. What can they do? They can probably kill Ameliarax.
Yeah, I like how they timed it correctly with the status resistance. Disruption didn't last the full duration, but Brax knew about it, stunned him immediately. And the cool little play with the glyph.
And we'll let them get their push on as well. Back into the base. Ameliarax will fall. And that's half of Void's spawn time used. Is this the slowest sieging lineup you've seen in a long time?
Yeah, it's been a while.
What? Since you saw one or since they took a building? There we go. They got another. Stinger. Between another's. They're going to get another kill. Up to top. I say we've still got 50 seconds. We could get Ameliarax in this time, boys. Brax dragged back, but they don't have the control to lock him down. Buyback comes out from Wyvern in the meantime. They're running out of buybacks. The only one who hasn't left now is Morphling. Timber doesn't care, just stands in the middle of the break. Wiz Curse coming out and a connect on 2. Not the best ones either. Stinger is going to cold brace stuff up. He's dying to this. The boat's going to come through. Disruption protects on the 1, and Brax is tanky enough to stay alive himself. Now Five Strike goes out, looking for a kill. They'll find out a Stinger. Move. Chasing forward, looking for more. Chris Luck out of the base with the VKB. He doesn't have a TB to get away. Looking for the kill to Moose, but he's protected by the Glimmer Cape. Moves back in with the waveform. 9 is on top of him though. Stomp's going to be there. With the silence, perfectly timed to ensure the kill. That's going to be a buyback force straight away. Schofield's going to get caught as well though. They don't have Stomp for 5 seconds, but they do have a lot of damage. However, Ancient Seals will ensure they cannot finish off Schofield. And Void is back alive. And the
range creeps are getting the Ameliarax.
They done it quicker than the team. The creeps are doing it quicker than the heroes right now. Viper getting low. Might go down here. Moving in the time dilation. K1 looking for a kill. Doesn't want to commit the chrono just yet. Viper dead for 100 seconds on the back line. Moo is unkillable still. And Brax, he's not looking too killable. There it is. They get the range racks. Brax will finally fall. But in the meantime, Whisper barely getting away with Sliver HP. Hector stand his ground, still has the chrono, doesn't want to commit on the 9, wants to just try and kill him with Bash Love alone, but there it is. Chrono comes out, assistance is now here, but the disruption is as well, and they cannot kill him off. Mystic Flare going to come out, tanked up, 9 moves away to the side, it's going to be fine. Chase deeper, Chris Luck looking for a kill on a Moose, will be able to bring him down, the post can be thrown out to control the Morphling to ensure everyone else gets out alive, as 9 does escape. Boost to travel, allowing the TP in from Whisper though. He's looking for the vision, looking for the kill. Silence gonna come out. No, E-Blade in return. Whisper's down again. Moo and 9 turn around and keep the captain alive. Fear. Is the Glimmer Cape out?
Creeps.
Winner's Curse.
Killing your
you're not gonna kill Moo quick enough. 9 is still alive as well. Moving through. We'll bring him down. But now what about Moo? You guys look at your pace?
That's a dieback, but someone needs to address creeps in the base.
I mean, Moo is content with just distracting them. They'll finally go back, but they lost a tier 4 tower for that. And I don't know if it's enough. I mean, can you actually break out your base and take Roche before Moo reapplies the pressure with the creeps on the outer lanes?
The problem is they don't have that much damage.
Oh,
there's no real damage.
Let's restart the call. You lagged out a little there. Alright. Nice. Studio costs are better. Well, of course they are, chat. Alright, let's get...
Hello, I'm back.
Hello. You were saying there's no damage.
There is no damage on Faceless Void. What is he building? Has full Mjolnir queued up?
Magic damage. Moo. They X'd the wrong thing. That's usually a problem. Moo is just toying with them right now. Like, he's bought so much time, they could be roshing right now or pushing out the lanes. Instead, they're trying to kill a Timbersaw who has buyback.
Well, there's no way they can just bypass him.
Nope, because he's going to get rid of the creeps. Timber chain across. They'll X him back towards his base. They maybe get a tower at most, but the blinding light will slow them down. And Moo says, fine, if you're going to ignore me, I know where the creep wave is, and I know how to find it. He has the Guardian Greaves as well. There it is. Gets rid of the silence. Drag back. Have they got the damage? Maybe, but he's only down to half HP. And he Timber chained maybe the wrong way here. He's silenced once more. It is getting him low. There it is. He's dead. Does have buyback though, and bought enough time that Viper is going to respawn in 20 seconds.
Yeah, but Centaur is in the base. The last tier 4 tower will go down.
And Stinger might as well. Glimmer Cape protects him. Brax moves away. The creeps are on it. They have to go back to defend their base, but they're keeping the carries here. And this is bad, because if they don't commit BKBs to retreat, they could be in trouble. Disruption is going to be used first. They still have the Ignis to work with. The Will-O-Wisp could completely screw their escape. Are we seeing S4 levels of Dream Call? Yes, we are. They catch one. The big one as well. Chrislock will BKB. They pop the Linkers with the Purge. He'll look to move away, but he's far away from his base, and now they're split up. Silence is going to come out onto him with the Viper Strike as well. Chrislock tries to turn back into himself, but it's too late. The natural change works against him. Buyback came out from Timbersaw in the meantime. K1 will be able to find the Invis rune to back away. They are chasing. They had the gem, but they couldn't actually keep vision long enough to control them up. Timber chain through. Moo, please, just go for Roche. Just go for Roche.
Just end the game. They know that Morph does not have a buyback
Brax
for almost 2 minutes.
hits the stomp. Tries to heal up the Satanic. Bash is coming out. Silence is there. Drags back. Brax. No, he's going to go down here. He's going to be picked off. He does not have... No, he does have buyback sewn onto it. There it is. Going to come out right now. Gunker down to half HP. Moo still going. What is this Timbersaw game? What is going on, guys? Moo just refuses to die. And what is this he's building next? Is this a sheep stick? This is a freaking sheep stick coming out. This man is almost ready to finally provide some CC to his team. Mystic Flare out. 9 only down to half HP. Chuckles as it mildly tickles. They don't even care about Roche. They say the creeps are enough pressure. We're going to end this right now. You need a chrono from heaven.
And they're just buying time. They know if they kill Moo, I think they can actually win this game. They have good ways to clear. Even Kanka, who's position 4, clears the creep wave nicely with the Tidebringer. Needs to hit it a couple of times, but that's going to be second Roche, Cheese, and Aegis.
Somehow Roshan has only been murdered once in 50 minutes in this game. Finally, he will have his head lobbed off and heart extracted from his chest for the second time. And just to spit in his face, they'll even raid the cheese closet. And Moo should be the one picking up that Aegis. Actually, no, they're getting even 9 this time. I guess Moo's like, okay, cheese is good enough for me. There it is. It's a fair call as well, as neither of those two have buyback, so you got to look at it as which one do they logically take out first? Probably the Viper.
The only one on their side who got buyback is Keeper of the Light.
He has Aeon Disc though, so it is hard to just burst him at the beginning of the fights. You know, before he dies, he should be able to press every button on his keyboard at least once. J.Storm will square up. All waves are pressuring right now. You know exactly where Beast Coast are. It's very hard for them to make a smoke play out their base because they haven't been able to shove out any of these lanes. And instead, J.Storm are going to make the smoke movement. They could try and sneak in by hugging the back walls here. Things are coming out. 9's going to lead the way. Brax is ready to jump at any moment. There it is. Stinger, they see him. Moving in. Atos too late. He blinks away. Moon maybe made it a little bit too obvious. They didn't want to stampede blink in first, though. 9 says, what is this weird X on the floor? Do I draw a penis with it? Decides not to.
Hope not. That's going to be full Satanic for Morphling, so some status resistance, extra survivability as well. They still need a little bit of damage. Let's see how much gold does Kyrat have. He got 5,000 gold, bought that Deso because they wanted to go for all-in push.
No, he's committing now. He's going Mjolnir next. I mean, sure. Like, that, let's be honest, right? This is not how late game Dota works. It shouldn't always be Void doing the hyper late game carrying. He's going to be your utility, lockdown, control, and frontline. So you need someone to be your damage.
He bought Maelstrom, then sold it. He is still deciding whether he wants to get something like an Octarine, maybe to lower the cooldown, or get a Hex for more control.
They're so tanky, though. And also, they keep struggling to find this Shadow Demon, which screws their combos every time. Like, you're either chronoing a BKB target, in which case the Skyriff's magic damage does nothing, or you're chronoing a non-BKB target, which means the disruption saves them. A hard ask. K1. They can't drop the Ignis. It wouldn't be enough time because, of course, that stash ensures it's such a short amount of time you stun them for. East Coast. They're reading the map correctly. They're ensuring that they don't give any easy kills over to J.Storm. What is the next big pickup? Because you now have the Axe on Void. This should be huge for them. What item do you see this decisive for them next? Like, what big pickup can Beast Coast now make?
I'm just looking at the items, surprised that Wyvern still doesn't have a 4-stab. They only have, what, one on Kunkka and one on Skyrat Mage. But you definitely need it against the Centaur Stomp, and most importantly, against Viper's Nether Toxin, since he hit level 25. Yeah, push people out of the silence.
In fairness,
there's no big items coming on their side, like Morphling sitting on 2,000 gold. For now, J.Storm is just gonna wait until their buybacks are online because they don't want to.
There's no
rush
point risking
anything.
it.
Yeah, there's no point in risking.
I mean, in fairness,
it might lose them the game.
Stinger does have a lot of lag. You know, he had so much lag he didn't level his GPM talent until 14. So, I think we can respect the fact that he doesn't have 4-star yet, mainly because he didn't level that GPM talent at 10. That definitely would have got him the gold required for a 4-star at this stage in the game. But you give him another 30 minutes, and you'll have some 50-minute timing items on a Wyvern. As you said, J.Storm just buying time with this Aegis. No rush to end the game. One of the big benefits, of course, all these mega creeps push in. They keep Beast Coast in the base and also give less gold.
Yeah, but they have GPM talents up and running.
That's true, especially on the Skyrath. How long before he just starts buying everyone moonshards? Sweet, sweet GPM talents. I don't think J.Storm even has one, right? Like, none of these heroes have GPM. So they're not getting that added benefit.
At least they're not playing against mega creeps.
This is true. So the gold evens up. 9. Hit up by the X. Not really much they can do about it, though. And now that they don't have the Aegis, they have to be careful, as it is just about to go bye-bye. There we go. I was double-checking that I knew how to do maths. I'm like, I know it's soon. So things will calm down. Beast Coast know the timing, so they know they can now move out onto the map. They'll be a little bit less worried because they've been farming buybacks. This is the double-edged sword. And now, moving out, E-Blade, there. A lot of damage being done to Wyvern. Keeping him trapped in the middle of Nether Toxin will ensure that he dies off. And the Ignis is strong, places Void, down to half HP already, trying to kill him off. The Mystic Flare coming out. Onto the Centaur, he barely feels it though. And the BKB, K1 looks to turn around this attack to heal up, but he can't. Has to back away. Atos coming out. We'll start to get Skyrath out, going even deeper. Look at K1, can't quite finish him off though. Buyback is at least forced out of the Wyvern, and that does give J.Storm a potential win condition. X. 9.
The Wyvern's not doing that much in a team fight. They don't have real
Mystic
physical
Flare.
damage.
Disruption save is good. Kunkka, however, that would be a big kill thing. And find it. Cold Embrace to keep him alive. Moo is deep once more. Vibe Strike's going to go out. Chrono's committed. 9's the only one that gets going to catch on to, though. They can't actually kill him off quick enough, or can they? They're trying with the silence. The damage is looking good. He moves even deeper with the 4-star. Turns around. Does go down. Is there for 100 seconds. Moo now needs to get the hell out. No, the bash. He doesn't get out in time. The buyback.
Their Ancient is dying.
They're going for it. This is where they can look to just end the game. 9. He sees that they're distracted. Goes for the kill on the Stinger, who just bought back into this big mess if he goes down. And K1 just trying to get rid of them quickly. Brax trying to finish the game. Moo will just right-click it in, and J.Storm will even this game up 1-1 apiece. But my god, did Beast Coast make them work for it at the end.
If they had one set of Raxes left to not be playing against Mega Creeps. I still think Beast Coast could have done it, but the real sloppy game from both of the teams from the start. A lot of spells misused, and we thought that the game will cool down a bit, but it didn't. We had almost 100 kills in 56 minutes.
I mean, this is the Dota we love. This is what we want to see. You know, this is usually we say signature SA, but it's J.Storm with the majority of those kills. We've got a series. I mean, you know, that game 1, Beast Coast looked pretty strong. Finally, even up from J.Storm. This is gonna go down to the line, and I don't know. I honestly think this could go either way. Maybe I'd still like to know if Beast Coast randomed that final pick Morphling.
Yeah, I'll ask, see if they want to respond once they join the lobby, and we'll let you guys know.
Yep, but before that, we spam ads right into your mind, okay? And we make you want to buy things. Go buy things, and we'll be back in a few minutes.